On Wednesday, November the 28th, at approximately 7 p.m., authorities arrested Michael L. Curtis of 603 General Street, Tullahoma, Tennessee, in conjunction with the Caleb Qualls homicide investigation. Mr. Curtis was charged and booked into the Coffee County Jail on first-degree murder charges and is currently being held on a $1 million bond with an initial appearance scheduled for Monday, December the 3rd at 9 a.m. in Coffee County General Sessions Court. The arrest comes on the heels of an intense 3-day investigation conducted by authorities from the Franklin and Coffee County Sheriff's Offices, the Tullahoma and Estill Springs Police Departments, and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. Since the discovery of Mrs. Qualls' body on Monday, law enforcement officials have worked practically around the clock in an attempt to solve a very tragic and horrific crime. Authorities will continue to work to solidify the investigation, and further information will be released as deemed appropriate and necessary. That concludes the release, and the gentleman behind me will take a few questions. If you have a question, if you don't mind, state your name and the agency that you're with, and then present your question. Thank you.
Erica Latham, Fox 17 News. What led to the arrest of Mr. Curtis tonight?
Well, essentially, what led up to the arrest was over the last 2.5 days, there's been a mountain of evidence collected leading up to tonight. Tonight was a culmination of a search warrant that was executed at his house, looking for different pieces of evidence that was necessary to consummate the case. I might add, while we were there tonight, the agents from the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, he was taken in for questioning. He did make a statement that implicated himself. I can't elaborate on the details of that, but it had built from day one when her body and her vehicle was found over in Franklin County. And again, you know, it's a lot of hard work by everyone involved. These ladies and gentlemen have worked tirelessly to come to this point. And I can't say enough good things about the cooperation between all the agencies involved.
Can you say what the relationship was between Mr. Curtis and Ms. Qualls?
He is going to be the grandfather of her children. And I'm sure some of you may ask the question of the motivation, and we can't elaborate into that at this point. That will come at a particular time that is tried in court, obviously.
What is his age?
His age, and I'm sorry, it eludes me at this time, 48, I believe. 48, 49. 49.
Look, Pleasant, WKRN. He's the children's grandfather. Is he her father or the father of her boyfriend or the father of the children?
He is the father of the boyfriend who is the father of the children. I'm sorry.
Lucky Night Thunder Radio. Did the murder actually take place in Coffee County in Tullahoma, or do you know that yet?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Do we know any more about how her body got to the road in Franklin County? Or do we know where the murder took place, how her body got to the scene?
The murder took place here in Tullahoma at his residence. He then himself loaded her body into an automobile and transported where he ditched the vehicle with her automobile in it over in Franklin County.
How did he get back to Tullahoma?
I would rather not elaborate on that at this point. I'm not in a position to. We have a very, very good case concerning not only the whole investigation, but that as well.
Chip Ramsey, the Saturday Independent. Anybody else implicated or involved with this? I mean, obviously we're potentially looking at others involved with this at all.
We can't exclude that at this point, by all means. There's that possibility, yes.
Joseph from WKRN again. Has there been any previous history of violence between Mr. Curtis and Ms. Qualls?
To our knowledge, documented, no, to our knowledge.
Any questions or nominations?
Adrian Flores, WSOD, just wondering if the boyfriend, if the children's father is involved at all in this investigation, can he help you with this investigation or lead you to his father?
I can't elaborate on that. I will say this, at this particular point, he is a person of interest. For sure.
Erica with Fox 17 again. Was Mr. Curtis, was he your person of interest from day one? You all had mentioned that there had been a person of interest.
There was actually two. He and his son both were, and as you know, most common, you know, in these type of cases, you go back to where she was last alive, and that's sort of where we started.
And where was that, sir?
That's here in Tullahoma, and that's here in Tullahoma.
Amy Lanford with Lake 31 First News, where either the boyfriend or the grandfather have had previous criminal history or been arrested before?
Both have, yes.
Can you say? Can you further explain that at all? Or?
I really can. I don't have the history in front of me, but both do have the rest of it.
Adrian, WSOD again. So if you're possibly looking at a boyfriend, where are the kids who are they going to be?
They're actually in DCS.
Sheriff, have there been custody issues or disputes over the children between these families?
There's been some documented cases in the court over that.
Was someone trying to get custody, or can you?
I can't really elaborate on that, that at this particular point I can't.
What happens next?
He will be set for court on Monday, at which time I'm sure that he will, the bond issue will be addressed as well, in the morning council, I'm sure. And at this particular time, I'm gonna let Sheriff Graves, Chief Black will step up and answer some questions as well, so.